Me did Yanyante Chua, and maybe I'm discovered for you, Pakuma Busia for Ghana. No, me used to tap send, tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Eye easy, eye convenient, eye fast, and sounds so free. Won't you share? Me discover ye mapim. Tap send. Intienne, also download the tap send app no ever mobile phone so free. Nefesi kakomu Busia for Ghana for na. Tap send. Papa no.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Green select glucometer. Check it. Put sugar level for check it. Check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Sometimes our artists might have so much problems around them. And in Ghana, if you are talking about most of the talented artists we have, they all have issues around them. I'm sure you and I can say, but they are the real talents. And I still remember that day as it was yesterday. Myself and Roland Amati handled that topic that who are the guys who have talents? Therefore, because of their talent, we should protect them not to kill the music. Kuami Eugene was mentioned as one of them. I'm taking you back to London. Kuami Eugene has been featured on the Team Westwood TV show in London, and the video is actually on YouTube. Now, Facebook, I thought we can give you the long video earlier. I think I requested for the short one, but if you have the long video for people to really appreciate what he did, that is fine. We are okay with the short, but if you have the long one, then let's go for it. Kuami Eugene is a known singer. On some occasions, we've seen him do some rap bars on some songs. But then when he appeared on that platform is purely, it's like a rapper's platform, if you ask me. Because almost all the people who have been on the platform, they have been rapping throughout. So when I saw Kuami Eugene, I was also asking, Kuami Eugene, rapper, Kuami Eugene, singer, which of them is he going to do? But I've seen some videos of Kuami Eugene spitting some crazy bars. Wow. Then Ghanaian rappers, they should sit up. Now we come back to the story that despite his attitude, despite his behavior, how should we protect these guys so we don't lose the kind of variety they have in them? And this is what someone like Kojo Sheldon will say, bars. As a matter of fact, Kuami Eugene is so talented. And these guys, we have to protect them. Ro, you remember that topic we did?
Of course I do. It feels like just like yesterday. When I saw the video last night, I was like, wow, this is what you mentioned the other night. You know, I'll say congratulations to Kuami Eugene.
Okay.
I think, let me borrow Honorable Kenny Japon's words. Boy got nerves.
Yeah, he's got nerves. Yeah,
He got nerves
He's got
because
nerves.
the platform one is not. It's not a small platform, and for anybody who chooses to go on a platform, sometimes is very careful. For a platform that has got somebody like Amrado, a very prolific rapper, to practice for a year before going on that platform, then you should know that it is no joke. And especially when you're a singer. We've seen some people who are known as singers climb on the platform and they didn't impress as rappers. One of them is Kweku Flake. Kweku Flake was with the Altog and the other guys, and they went there, and he went to do his known melodies that we know him of, and which to me wasn't that impressive as the rappers who have been on the platform.
Okay.
So for Kuami Eugene to make that attempt shows that yes.
But I'm sure when we are listing rappers, nobody will mention
of
Kuami Eugene,
because he is known more for his singing.
Yeah.
Yes, and you know he was in London with a colleague singer, which is Skinny. And most of the people that we know who go to London, especially for shows and promotions and other stuff, who decide to go on Team Westwood, usually go together. So let's ask ourselves, why didn't Kiddy make the attempt? But it was Kuami Eugene that felt, say, yeah, I'm going to do it.
Well, what if he has also recorded, but we've not seen his?
No problem. But for Kuami Eugene to even make the attempt already, like in the first step, shows like boy is really talented and very, very good. Yes.
I hear there is a long version of the video and a shorter version. Throughout, did he rap or at the point he was singing?
He rapped.
Throughout?
It was rap.
No, not rap throughout. He sang in there.
Which one?
The 7 minutes one. He sang in there. There was some singing.
Yeah, that's why I actually wanted that. I actually wanted that to
Okay, because I listened for about 4 to 5 minutes and it was
I've watched
and it
the
was
full length.
Yeah.
So there was a point he sang.
Yeah, he sang.
Oh, okay. But then for majority of the 7 minutes to be rap, especially for a singer, it's very impressive. Already he's shown us that he can rap on some of the records that he's jumped on in this country. Some people doubt him when it comes to his rap skills. Obviously, I wouldn't fault them because he came in as a singer. And they are following Kuami Eugene because he's a singer and not a known rapper. So if he's shown us that, yes, he is capable of rapping at some point in time, and he has exhibited that on a huge platform like this, all we can do is, Charlie, we know, say, some people have some 1 or 2 with him, especially with his communication abilities or skills. But then, like you said, sometimes it is advisable that it is not as if we overlook their wrongs, but we try as hard as possible to correct them in any possible way that we can, but not to hurt their talent, because these are national assets. For this guy, I'll say me a national asset.
Wow.
Is it Saturday?
No. Your name Kuami Eugene, yeah. No abody.
Captain Planet.
Captain Planet.
Okay, Captain Planet.
Maybe a national treasure. This is a national treasure that we should protect. In fact, the talent of Kuami Eugene is equally as good. It's like gold and diamond that we have in this country that we export. And these are people that we should always try and protect as an industry. I would say congratulations to him, Charlie.
I have some in Team Dodo Solomon question, but I'll put it to you first. It is actually supposed to be his question, but I'll give it to you first. We talk about our language, sometimes being a barrier. Now, looking at what Kuami Eugene is doing, and all the rappers, especially most of them who have gone from Ghana to Team Westwood, they go there and they rap tree. I always see Tim. He'll be there, sitting there or standing there, watching them and not understanding what they're saying, but he feels the flow, he feels the style. Are we still saying the language is a barrier? Because the boys are going there often, and I'm not sure Tim has complained that why did they come there and they rap tree?
So our language is a barrier conversation. Me, I still think it's a cliche.
It's not true.
No, it may be at some point it could be a barrier. That is when I feel the product is not so strong enough to push through. That is when language will be used against you. That is what I feel. Because when you check some of the songs that have broken through from other parts of the world, even into our industry, you could see that the song or the record is so good that even the language barrier couldn't even stop it. We have so many examples to choose from. The likes of some from the Francophones, even South Africa, here now, with different languages. Yet we are able to flow to it. We are able to enjoy it as if we even understand. Some people even go to the extent of singing the song at some places only to realize that it is talking about sex or something. You understand? So sometimes when they say language is a barrier, I feel it is not all the time. It is not all the time. When the product is so strong, it can clear that language barrier thing.
Well, his name is Roland Amate. He is also an events person, now managing Pizus as an artist manager. So if he says language is not a barrier, then what it means is that when his artists are right, he says,
yeah, they should write.
Write everything.
They should write.
Good to sing. Thank you, guys. Let me go on to Jay Smart. Jay Smart, a blogger, journalist, and artist manager.
Yes, sir.
Kuami Eugene's versatile talent.
let me first of all greet everybody watching us this morning, and then to all my people at smartnewsgh.net.
Okay.
A special good morning to everyone.
Good.
Brother, first of all, I would want to seek some clearance from your intro you did.
Okay.
You were like, Kuami Eugene is one of the artists that, with bad characters, that we shouldn't overlook their talent and everything. But I think Kuami Eugene, if you look at Kuami Eugene and then you follow him, Kuami Eugene really does not have a bad character. When you say bad character.
Okay. All right. So let me be specific. Bad character in terms of speech.
Exactly.
Bad character in terms of communication. Of course, he's. Don't let me go back.
Yes, exactly. So that is because people are watching, and sometimes we need to be clear on somebody. Because if you say bad character, you see, bad character is associated with a lot of
many things.
Yeah, so many things.
Okay.
It is only his talking that we have issues with. But then,
Is it a bad character?
it will be one of. But you see, if you make it look like
No. I get it. What I mean is it a bad character?
it is communication skills that so
it is his
communication skills.
I get this, man. I get you, bro.
Even with that, you see, the team Westwood that he went to, you see, Team Westwood, he first of all starts with an interview before he brings in the
rap,
freestyle session. And I watched the interview he had with Team West, and the guy spoke so well. Yes, and so it means.
So let's make him out for speaking so well.
Exactly.
He didn't throw any bomb, you mean?
No, at all. So it means over time he's been able to
overcome that.
overcome some of this, and then learned on the job.
That's what we actually looking for, and that's what we want as well.
Exactly. And then let me quote my brother Kojo Kid. He said something that music is righteous, but then musicians can be a sinner. And so we should be careful when crucifying the musicians, so we don't kill the music. The talent. And so I think this is something I've always wanted to say, but maybe you couldn't put right. You see, what we shouldn't forget is that musicians equally have their personal lifestyle.
Exactly.
Off the cameras, they have their personal lifestyle, and so sometimes we should not associate what they do personally or in private life into their careers so much. That is where sometimes we get it wrong, because you see, as a musician, we loved the person because of the music he does, not the lifestyle he lives. Sometimes the lifestyle only comes in when maybe it becomes too much, or it is being exposed on social media, or comes in the limelight too much. That is where maybe it gets to influence maybe the fans or the follower. But it is because of the person's music, whatever he does, whatever the person is known for. If you are an actor, actress, because of your acting skills and all of that, that is what we love you for, but not really about your lifestyle or so ever. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to mean. That's the end with Kuami Eugene's performance at Team Westwood. I think maybe I was expecting too much of him.
You were expecting too much of him?
Yeah, maybe.
Why? What does it mean that you were not impressed?
Yeah, exactly. I wasn't. Like I said, I've watched the 7-minute video. You see, my brother here did mention something. And Amate did mention something that when Kweku Flake went there, he only gave us the songs that we already knew. Kuami Eugene equally did same day. He also sang the song with when the Shea Sako there, Psalm 23. He sang all those there, and even did some of the freestyle with the hit songs he has here. And so because he mentioned that is why I'm also
so you are counteracting what he said.
Exactly.
Okay.
So
because I'm not sure Tim has said that if you come there, do something no one has said before.
Yeah.
But before he went into that kind of angle, he started with some flow or rap, which wasn't flows. Which wasn't
no, they are not. These are flows on
other songs.
On other songs.
Yeah. The Otaihunu remix. Yeah.
Yes. These are flow on songs. But you see, the reason why we are appreciating Kuami Eugene the more is the fact that.
How about when a man could you share the?
No, I'm sure he's done it in some bars.
Yeah. They are on him.
No, Kuami Eugene has featured on so many songs that he rapped though. So you mean that Kojo said then you've not heard it before?
No. It's inside this song. I think Samsung has a featured version that Familiar and Dope Nation, all those people. He He did those songs in there. But you see, it is true. He's done so well.
All of them together like
Yes.
It was so impressive, yeah.
So what the point I'm trying to make right now here is that Kuami Eugene is a singer. That is what we know him for. And so when he went there, we were all expecting to see him sing something of the sort. But then looking at how he was able to arrange the rap he did and how he was on timing and the clarity, the diction, how we were able to hear, and then the pan, how he was playing along with the words. Those are something we really should appreciate about Kuami Eugene. But Kuami Eugene, we can't take that from him. The man or the guy is very talented. I mean, he's able to play he's a sound engineer. He writes for people. He raps. He sings. So you see, when you look at the music terrain, almost everywhere he's there, Kuami Eugene will become like the Don Jazzy in our music speak, where even if the singing is not going again for him, he could write for people and then still be making money, or he could still be producing and still be making money. Even now, as a musician, he's still producing for people, writing for people, and then making double money for all those angles. And so it is very appreciated if you are a musician and you decide to learn or you decide to explore other fields to make what you do very intact. All in all, I think he did so well at Team Westwood that we should applaud him for.
Let me also come to you on the language thing. Most of our people who have gone to the Team Westwood platform, they rap in Tree, from Sarkodie to, okay, Manifest did more English, we know his style, but to any of the guys, Strongman, recently Amrado did more Tree. And we keep saying medical, same way. And we keep saying our language is a barrier, should we take that thing serious, or we should just allow the boys to do what they know doing best?
Of course, we should just leave the boys to do. But to some extent, I feel language is a barrier. While we were on our way coming here, I chanced on an article somebody has done. I should be Selom Amenza on Facebook. He did an article about a certain Mama Chilling who has passed on in the voter region. And when I read it, it suggested that the woman was really dominating in the comedy skit at the voter region. But because she does it mainly in Ewe, and so she couldn't break through or become national sensation before she died. But and myself,
were they serious about it?
Of course.
If they were serious about it, they could have given us subtitling.
Cause myself, before I chanced on the writing this morning, yesterday I had seen, or it was just yesterday I saw some portion of the skit she did, and when I decided to watch and then I listened to the choice of words, what she says in there, I realized the woman was indeed really talented, but couldn't break through. Even myself was just yesterday,
couldn't break through where?
Nationally.
But she had the following in the voter region.
In the voter region,
okay.
Yes. It means apart from voter region, she didn't really.
No, it's not apart from voter region. Apart from voter region and people who speak Ewe.
Okay.
So fine. If I live in America and I speak Ewe,
of course I would relate.
The reason why I'm saying that, apart from that, because even myself, until she died or just yesterday, like I wouldn't have heard about her. Her. So to some extent, language indeed is a barrier.
But there are so many people who sing in tune, so whom blow it.
You see, one thing too I'm beginning to come to appreciate is that the language thing usually doesn't go in line with music. With music, any language at all can go. You see, recently there's a song picking up slowly. It is a francophone song. You say bossa, something like that. They sing and then the ladies, the guys goes. I don't know if you hear the song. Yes, exactly. That song is purely
Fizarro knows the song, but he can't sing it. He's just disturbing me in my ears.
Purely francophone. But then, my hood, Ashaman, almost all the kids are jamming with it, doing everything.
Not a Ghanaian, right?
No, he's not a Ghanaian.
Okay.
And the song is really picking. And so, when it comes to music, you see, the language is a barrier thing. I think it has places where it really applies to, but when it comes to music, I don't see language as a barrier in music. No, not at all.
I hear the song. The song is an Ewe song.
something like
Yes,
that.
something like that.
Okay.
But it's not the guy is actually a francophone. You see,
Then
West
we
and
those
Francophone,
from
yeah.
Togo,
Yeah.
those from the Togoland, yeah.
And the song is making waves, and everybody they are
And
jamming.
people don't understand
Yeah,
it.
people don't
Yeah,
understand,
they are
but
dancing to
when
it.
you reach where they are supposed the call and response, everybody shout it, and they are all jamming to it.
Wow.
And there are so many examples that we can
You
give
can
to
share.
this. Yeah.
Thank you so much, J Smart. He's a blogger and he manages talent as well. I remember a post one lady made on Facebook some time ago where she said that she was really in love with some Freck song. Anytime she plays the song, she sings the song with emotions. The only time she got understanding of the language, it was known to her that the song was actually a song for agriculture, like a song talking about plantation. You know, anytime she play like emotions, wow, like officers.
There's one song here.
The day she understood it, the song was like talking about agriculture.
Zahara, there's one artist, South African artist, Zahara.
Yeah, I think I've
She
heard
has
her
some song, Lollyway. I have about 3 of her songs on my phone. I don't understand the language, but whenever I'm listening to the song, see, the first time I heard it, I was so emotional that I seem so bit to
Okay, Rockstar! No, Kuami Eugene has got so mad bars, man. He said before they would dig with dark, he would nails. Damn! Jabo! Kani na mama, ne we.
So we na ebe kele argument to say language is a barrier. I mean, he said it in English.
Okay.
Before they dig or something.
Yeah, before you dig up dark, he would
Your
mills.
Yes. He said it in English, but you appreciate it better than any other person outside Ghana or coming from Ghana.
Okay,
Why?
okay.
Because of the content. So content first, language secondary.
Oh, I see. So you think it is content first
Yes.
and language second?
Yeah. The content that you are
Used
bringing, yes, or you are giving to your people, will then determine whether language
is
will
going
be
to
an
be
issue or
a
not.
barrier or not.
So if you are singing like Kuami Eugene, giving us content more relatable to
Ghana.
Ghanaians and people maybe in Africa.
Like me, yeah, the one that me could just share.
And then happens all kind of in English, and who cares about that? So your content should be your priority, and forget about the language. People, it may overflow. People may just move with the vibe. How they will feel it, whatever or however you do it. But they are not the target because of the content. So you should consider your content first, and it's not only in music, even in movies and other stuff.
Okay.
The content thing should be your priority. The kind of content you are giving to people.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, Mark Angel comedy, they are really big in India. And it's not for any reason or the language, it's for the kind of content that
They churn out.
Yes. And because of that, now they are giving them subtitles.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Because they are not mostly English-speaking people.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now they have seen that they enjoy the content so much. Then you give them the language that you think.
So now they do the English, but still with subtitling.
Yes.
Okay.
That's how it works, or that's how it's supposed to be. So language can't be a barrier when you have the right content for your people. That's how you should go about it.
Okay.
So
Now let's talk about Kuami Eugene's delivery. Yes.
I think he did well. I mean, no matter how you want to look at it, he did well. I mean, it's not easy to pick, if even we take it that he has done it before and he's speaking from all the songs that he has done. It's still not easy to do that on the spot. Like, we have put you on the spot to do something and then you start picking from your
From
songs
various
and
sources.
and giving us something like it. I mean, it's good. And he has done well. I mean, we just have to praise him for what he did there.
Okay.
Yeah, with Tim Westwood. I mean, I will say that Kuami Eugene is a good talent, and no matter what people will say or how you want to look at it, He's doing his best. And as at now, he's the man of the moment, whether you like it or not.
Kuami Eugene is the man of the moment.
Yes. One thing I love about what is happening is that he's doing it at his own pace. People will compare him to others. Like, this guy is global, you are more local, you are more African than global. Yes, fine. But he's coming. People are now watching him out. They are now looking at him, and he will get there with his own style and at his own time. That's what is happening to Kuami Eugene. I think so far so good. However or whatever strategy that they have, I think it's working, and they shouldn't stop. Or they shouldn't try to do more, like trying to change it. That's the right way. They shouldn't change the style that he's doing now. I think he's on track.
Okay.
And it's working. So why do you want to change a winning strategy?
A winning strategy.
Yes. Yeah. So we just have to praise him because he's doing so good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Intim Solomon. I'm still coming to you.
Sammy, I have a little disappointment. It is not only with Kuami Eugene, but with almost all the Ghanaian artists that have been on Team Westwood. This is my disappointment. And before Kuami Eugene, let me use them as a case study because before they moved to London for their show, they granted so many interviews, especially as part of promotions to promote their show. Team Westwood, as we know, is no disrespect to the mileage he has, but it's almost a platform, just like so many that we have in this country. Our people go on some of these various platforms, and they don't even share content of them.
As in the Ghana platform.
As in the Ghana platforms. What kind of disrespect is that? I see it as huge disrespect. Yes, because before these guys went for their shows or when they were about to go, look at the number of platforms they were on. Go to their pages and check how many of them they've shared, especially Kuami Eugene. None. None. But go now and you have excerpts of what he did on Team Westwood on his page. Which is very sad.
I see.
So at the end of the day, when the same people that gave you the platform when you were about to go on your show or play your show to market yourself, market your shows, before somebody like Team Westwood was able to spot you and allow you into his place, if they decide to cut you, you will be the same person to come and say our people are not supported.
I want to play 5 for Kuami Eugene and Kiddy. For this time, I want to play.
Kiddy,
yeah, but I want to play 5 for the situation you brought on board. Could it be that the kind of content that our people discuss with them is not something they would want to project? So, for instance, I come to you for an interview and you ask me, Kwame, yes, we are young. No, I say, well, we are now crowding Yansan, Okra, Untinyumase, because I remember our man Sabisa. Yes, say, well, because we are just in Yansan saying. This you can't say.
You can't. You see, no. The thing is that you can't tell me the entire conversation on the platform is something that you didn't like, or you almost all the answers almost all the questions you answered were questions you didn't like. Obviously, there were things that you might have said that would be good to you or would be a promotional tool to you. What stops you from cutting just that side? Probably the presenter or the platform would want to be diabolic and just cut the one that probably you were throwing punches or jabs at someone.
Exactly.
Nothing stops you also from cutting the good side of the interview and also projecting that side. Because at the end of the day, it will be meme no cry against no cry. And you are the artist here.
Yeah.
So if the platform wants to project that side of you, it is up to you to also project your good side to the people.
Okay.
So let them do whatever. Yes.
So
And America say whether they want or they don't, unawares, it is affecting the industry in some way. It is making them look as if they don't care about the platforms they go on at all.
Yeah. But when they get any of the international...
Exactly.
In fact, it even happens with almost every artist.
Every artist.
Let their song be played on a TV station in, say, Nigeria or South Africa.
You will see them...
Yes, they will screenshot, put it out. But base one could play their song that they've not been paid a dime.
And you see...
And they will see it and pass.
The thing is...
Why are they not encouraging the managers at base one too?
Exactly, because some of our media houses, even when they are playing your songs or your stuff, even tweet them or post them. Some of these people would see, they would never retweet. Which is very, very
But
sad.
let some Beat FM in Nigeria
Exactly.
do it.
How big is Beat FM? Beat FM, you didn't say so Ghana has it. No, come on. But our people go there and you see them reposting content from, even when they are throwing punches, Ghana, they will still
When they
repost
have interviews locally, they don't even share flyers.
Oh, yeah.
But when they are going there,
Yes,
they are so proud.
They will make a tall list. I will be here, I'll be there, I'll be here, I'll be there.
Ghana for Mupa Hohododo.
You see,
Desmat, do you want to comment on this?
Of course. You see, I have equally shared same opinion, especially when Sarkodie came out to say that Ghanaian media do not support him. You remember on his tour, I think somewhere in Nigeria, he said something like that. That the Ghanaian, and I came out, I was saying that yeah, it's true. Because you people, you get the chances, you sit on television. And like Rola said, are you trying to tell us that upon all the discussions you had, none was about your songs, about your talent whatsoever? No. Certainly a lot of discussions go on about your music, and they don't share them. The only person that usually does some of this is Shatawale. As for that, I won't take it away from him. Shatawale is good at that. But you see, our musicians, like we always say, you see, sometimes the kind of people they carry around them are all the reasons. Because me, for instance, if you should follow Elijah and go to all his pages and all of that, almost every interview, we cut the parts that we think is right for us, that will push our agenda. We also put it out there. Because it shouldn't always be like the media pushing theirs, or you always want to leave everything. Listen, I had some encounter with Akwaboah just 3 days ago, and I realized that none of our musicians deserve any support. No Ghanaian ever deserve to support any musician.
Why, what did he do?
That at the right time, I'll put it out. But I'm saying
No. Hey, this is dangerous. What you've done. No, just Matt, hold it. What you've done is dangerous. When I said character, you said, why did I say character?
And be specific.
The moment you said you've met Akwaboah and what he's done,
yes,
none of our musicians deserves any
support.
What did Akwaboah do?
Now be specific.
Maybe what you did, it was your own fault.
See.
And it is only peculiar between you and Akwaboah.
Listen, brother Sammy.
Yeah.
You see, before any person or any individual could get you your contact, do you know that it is a very difficult task for someone to be able to reach you directly? Do you know it? So before somebody should be able to get your contact and then reach out to you, then it means the person had really suffered, or even you should not that before the person could be able to get your contact and then reach you, you should even appreciate the kind of stress the person went through, or you should listen. These musicians they are always talking about following, support, and all of that. They feel as though Ghanaians are supposed to support them in all angles and all ways. But the music you do it for the fans, you do it for the followers, you do it for Ghanaians entirely. Now, a fan have been following you, posting your works here and there, like the kind of love, the kind of influence you've had on this person here is just indescribable. And then the person maybe needs something from you. Let me just say, like the person was about going to celebrate the birthday, and then was like, oh, not even the person. When I look at like the kind of relationship or the kind of love the person have for you, this person, and then I was like, okay, you even
which person? Akwaboah.
The person really is a fan of Akwaboah. Post everything about it.
Has Akwaboah met the person yet?
No, so let me just finish. Let me just finish. And then this person is also going to celebrate the birthday. And then I'll be like, okay, let me just call Akwaboah and be like, okay, Akwaboah, child, this person is a fan of you like this. And then it was like, oh, okay, nice. Okay, then I was like, yo, Akwaboah, so this is what I want you to do. I want to surprise the person through some video. And then it was like, okay, I'll do it. We had an agreement. It was like, okay, call me in the evening when I get home. So I do it for. I call him later in the evening, and then he told me that Charlie, before we pow,
He was playing with you.
No. Which one is playing with me?
No, he was.
No, and just Matt, you vex. No, like no, you vex over this. No, you see, sometimes
I think he was playing with you.
No.
Even if he was serious, I don't expect the smart to be man over this. Even if he was serious, so we are saying before. It won't to me, yeah. In fact, then honest.
No.
Yes, the person has been so honest. Chemo, David Okasa, Ghanaians don't like bad news.
No.
Well, but it is the same person who you will be the same person to tell you so Ghana is your friend or they will get back to you. But this person has been so frank. No, I was expecting you to be easy on him, go easy on him. Or if it is this issue, party at this man. See, my first encounter with somebody like Ify Odoyin, it was the same thing. I post Ify Odo stuff very often. I am Ify Odo's #1 fan. Somebody contacted me during one of the birthdays that, me also post Ify Odo. In fact, I've even seen videos and pictures with you and Ify Odo. I have a gift for her. Call her for me. So I know I sent a number there twice. So I've lost the number. It was only and communication I was in PA number. Do you know that the person was not able to even get the gift to Ify Odo? Because the person wanted to give the gift to Ify Odo. Wait.
You sometimes you are sounding as if you don't know how
these musicians. I had her number. I had a number, but I lost it.
Everybody needs to support them.
J Meba. I know what you are talking about too.
No. You are talking about PA.
No, Jay, wait.
Look at how
one after that. Jay, wait. See. I had her number and I lost it.
But wait. Let's appreciate Jay's point. Jay's point is that he called you in the morning or afternoon, and you agreed that you do it. And he called you again. You even told him that he should call you in the evening. So you do it for him. He called you and he said, "What? Because someone has angered you.
Yes,
you are not going to do it."
Yes,
he's not in a good mood.
He's not in a good mood to do it.
That is.
Yes, me.
And he's peeved.
Yes, me, I understand. So me disappointed. Yeah.
Okay.
Disappointed.
So first of all, I agree with him.
Yes, that's I have agreed. But you see, the extent or the I feel say he's overreacting. Why? Because we've even had worse experience. For you to say, because of this, no Ghanaian artists deserve any kind of support. Me, I feel say you are overreacting. Why? Because with even my experience now, me see the person all wanted on the condition say, me person me if you or the member gift nation, so I'm going to That was the only thing the person was looking for. I had her number, but I lost it, and I had to contact her PA. I had to go through about 5 or 6 people, even before getting the PA's number, only for the PA to tell me, say, "Men can't change the pants on farmer dispatching Breno." That is what the PA told me.
The PA was who? Enoch.
I've forgotten his name though, but it was a guy. Okay, tell me, send me from my dispatch of Breno. So I told the person was like, "Oh no." Then maybe later on, the person was because the person is also a #1 fan. For the person to come directly at me because we send me promoting me posting in Yamapa. The person came at me and said, "This was the situation." Say. For them to even tell him say another somfa and the animal dispatching farm brand, that means they don't even appreciate the gift they can or the brainy pan. What I say. But then but it was me now and I come in Nipan down. So, sometimes some of these the way Juma wait here. You might not know the mood and Nipan in Powo. We've seen people who have taken portraits to celebrities. If one has no Jackie portrait come out and share portraits in Jackie. When you go and them on the spot, which is very embarrassing. You understand? Sometimes in order to save ourselves from some of these things, we should cut them some slacks. A woman say be one of almost buying for you to be disappointed, me I understand. Be disappointed but sometimes we should know how. Yes,
but it shouldn't prevent them from getting support.
Yes. Jay,
let me share this experience. Time now you're hacking me now, and then I got a call. Somebody wants to work with me, and I told the person, said no.
The guy who called from London.
Yeah, the guy who called from London. I told him, say, Massa, the mood that I'm in, I can't even talk to you in the way that
I have to.
Yes. But it was a business thing. At the time, now when he can't frame area, that time, now me who say you're hacking me. I can tell him, say, let's talk in the evening. I'm in different situations, different mood. I can't communicate the way I be making sense. And I'm being honest to tell you, say, no, I'm not in a good mood. Let's do it at that time. why should you be angry? And you know, Akwabo Accra was, I mean, why faithful enough to tell
the truth.
Charlie, I'm not in a good mood. Or
He could have ignored your calls.
Yes. And the other side is that obey to me, I said they were I didn't cry. Obey to me, I am. Now watch a video now. Say said they why in the new video no cry. It's not good enough. You have problem with even him doing the video, but in situation at that time, and you know I think for him to even tell you that say I'm not in a good mood, so I can't do it. You know, you should appreciate it. And even take that thing to whoever, no, you're in charge, say, even the person that you support is not in a good mood at this time. What if a friend at that time or yari or something even serious than just being angry? Like I know what can say. I'll be appreciated. When people are not in a good mood, we should give it to them.
Let me wrap up.
All right, so wrapping up.
Let me wrap up. The point I am trying to make is that you see every work has its ethics. Do you know the number of times Sammy has not been well, hasn't been in a good mood, but still have to put up that better mood and then sit before camera and then do his show? Even you, do you know the number of times you are being in?
Oh yes.
You have been so moody.
That one is true.
Yeah, about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to smile.
Every work has an ethic. No matter you can't go and a bank manager will tell you that because I am not in a good mood and so I'm going to act to you. You think the nurses at their offices they are always in a good mood?
Because though they don't work with emotions. We do.
And
We work with emotions and psyche.
Is that what you are saying? That it is better. No. So you work with emotions and then you come calling everybody support.
It is better I am in the right state of mind to deliver than to be off and give you a bad product.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which one would you appreciate? That I am in a bad state of mind, I give you a product and you don't appreciate. Rather, I take myself off, like, let's say, what Kwabna did. Probably that time he wasn't ready to hustle like this in the space. So he had to take a leave, concentrate on himself, find time for his mental health. Let's appreciate people's mental health in this country.
Wishing somebody happy birthday.
Now when you
the way they come on.
Like
Jay, I mean,
Jay, easy.
Let him do something else for you. I mean,
Jay, where they me arrested?
This one.
Jay, we understand your anger, but where they slow.
This one.
Yes, slow.